Okay, let's look at this question. This is setting up equation. From this, we pick up this question. Says a rectangular room is 3 meters longer than it is wide. The perimeter is 16 meters. Floor tiles cost $9 for a pack that covers a square meter. Then the question says how much will it cost to cover the floor? How much will it cost to cover the floor? For us to know how much it will cost to cover the floor, then we are asked to find the area of the room. First of all, we're told that a rectangular room is 3 meters longer than it is wide. Okay, so let's pick it one after the other. Assuming I have this to be the room, if I have this shape to be the room, and it says that a rectangular room is 3 meters longer than it is wide. So if this is the wide, let me say let the wide be x. Let the wide be x. So this is x, and the room is 3 meters longer. That means that the length of the room will be x plus 3. So it's 3 meters longer than the wide. So this is x meter. This should be x plus 3 meters. And we are told that the perimeter is 16 meters. So we know that perimeter of a rectangle simply gives us 2 times length plus width is the perimeter. And we are given that the perimeter here is 16. Now the length is 3 plus 3. The width is x. Length is x plus 3. Width is x. So from here, I will have the perimeter is 16 meters, which gives us 2 into length is x plus 3, and the wide is x. So if I take this, I have 16 to be 2 into this gives us 2x plus 3. So open up the bracket. We have this to be 4x plus 2 times this 4x, 2 times 6 6. Letting like terms, we have adding 6 minusing 6 to both sides. We have 16 minus 6 is equal to 6 minus 6 0, and that gives us 4x. So this now gives me 10 is equal to 4x. If I divide both sides by 4, I will have that my x is equal to, divide here by 4, we have x to be equal to 2.5. So since my x is equal to 2.5, that means that my the wide of the room is 2.5, and the length of the room will be 2.5 plus 3, which gives us 5.5. The length of the room is 5.5, and the wide of the room is 2.5. Now we are going to find, for us to find how much will it cost to cover the room, then I'm going to look for my area of the rectangle, and we know that the area of a rectangle simply gives us length times the width. And from here, my length, as we have here, is 5.5. So I have 5.5 times the wideness is 2.5. So 5.5 times 2.5. That will give us 13.75. Now 13.75 meters squared is the area of the room. Now, since from the question says that floor tiles cost $9 for a pack that covers a squared meter. So if a part covered a squared meter, so what will be the cost that will cover this squared meter? Now, for us to find the one that will cover this squared meter, I simply have it that if one pack, let me say it, $9 covered 1 squared meter, then 13.75 squared meter will be how much dollar that we cover this. So simply what I need to do here is to multiply them. We have 13.75 multiplied by $9, and that gives us 123.75. So this will give us the amount that can cover it.